So, we're gonna use your battery to do the fucking loud intro thing. Like this. We're gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. The first podcast of Intellectual Dopes of the fucking new year, new fucking decade, bro. New fucking...
Dang, I wasn't even aware of it.
Bro, everything, right?
New
fucking everything. New everything. I'm gonna
Nice.
get a tattoo or something. I'm gonna get some crazy shit done this year. But we got my brother, Alex VEGA,
What is
on the motherfucking podcast, you know what I mean?
Been a while.
I know, right? Been a while. It was crazy that I had to introduce myself to you again, even though we've already been hanging out for an hour. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, you're good, bro.
but for podcast world's sake, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
How are you doing, my brother? It's been a fucking long ass time since Dave's seen you. Not that long since I've seen you. We work together, so not extraordinarily fucking long, but you know what I mean? But like, how's life, bro?
Life's good, dude. Honestly, with the new year, I also took on just a new year, bringing on a bunch of good new opportunities already. I started, work offered me a new role, a new position, so I kind of promoted a bit, and now I get more hours than usual. I'm getting paid a little bit more, and that's always a good thing. Shit, you gotta like invest more into the things that I personally like outside of work and grow those things. And yeah, I'm just thankful for that, because I also heard they're cutting people's hours at work, and I'm like, fuck, that's fucked up. So I'm grateful for what came my way. And other than that, just chilling, dude. Like, every day is different. Today was definitely a stressful day, but nonetheless, I'm still grateful for all my other shit that I have in life. So everything's good, dude. What about you? How's everything?
Man, to be honest with you, you know, life be good, but man, I be getting a lot of curveballs in life, man. Like,
Curveballs?
yeah, man, like shit that I don't be expecting to happen. Like fucking, like taking classes at like 4 different colleges and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like working a lot, you know what I mean? Certain fucking personal situations, you know what I mean?
Just life.
Yeah, but like, to be honest with you, the main thing I'd be focusing on is like progress and enjoying myself. And I think that as long as I always do both, that's a successful life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like...
Yeah, no doubt. Those two together, progress and growth.
You know what I mean? Progress, growth. But I feel like enjoyment's a really important part of it. I feel like some people get so lost in growth.
In the process?
In the process, but not just like like once you make it, just making yourself so like the best. You know what I mean? The best, without like enjoying yourself at the same time. You know what I mean? That's how I feel like some goats...
Yeah, that's true.
Like that's how I feel like some goats might feel about it. I don't think...
they tend to forget that life is just... It's more of an experience, and it's not just... Don't take it so serious all the time. It's like...
People who take it serious.
Don't forget it's just an experience, and that like... I don't know how like your spiritual beliefs are, but I believe that like... This isn't like just the only time we reincarnate, so like you shouldn't just dwell upon one thing and then like waste your life away on one thing. Like, still, life's about experience as many things as you can before you die.
What do you think is after we die?
After we die, I honestly think that
this is a deep place for the podcast, but let's go.
So like, honestly, if you think like our universe, right, if you think scientifically, scientists say that the universe is infinite. There's universes upon universes upon universes upon universes, and it just keeps going. And you can only imagine how big that is. And so with that being said, I kind of like to, not just me, but the role models that I like to study. They, for example, a source of reference, his name is Paul Chek. I don't know if you ever heard of him. But long story short, there's a belief system that he has of what happens after we die that I kind of believe is true. And that is that Earth is essentially like a quote-unquote playground for souls. And so we're here pretty much to, like I said, experience anything we want, but we're here to grow spiritually in these physical bodies. And so we will keep reincarnating in these bodies until we learn what we really are, what we're here to do, and what this universe really has to offer us. And when we learn that, grow within that, and come to terms with that within ourselves, it's an inner thing you have to do and experience. Kind of like a spiritual experience, I guess you can say. Once you come to terms with and know who you are and manifest your ultimate purpose in life, then I guess you can call it graduation from, this is a weird way to picture it in your mind, but like graduating from Earth, and then you get to actually experience different things, whatever's out there this universe has to offer. But that's if you think of it in a spiritual sense.
But you wouldn't think of, like, you wouldn't say we have to explore everything there is out there in the universe in this finite lifespan that we are as humans. You think that, like how do you feel about, like, people who really want to go, like explore all the depths of the universe, like some Elon Musk type shit, like, where they want to go be interplanetary species and, like,
Keep
do all that
going?
Yeah, but, like, all over the universe and shit like that. Do you think that kind of, like, how do you think that plays into that?
I think it exists. I think, because I also heard Elon Musk on Joe Rogan's recent podcast saying that
Fire, by the way.
Fire. He doesn't believe that aliens exist, only because he hasn't came across any evidence, and so...
Yeah, I saw that like, straight, like, factual, like, damn, there it is, evidence.
Yeah, he's
you know what I mean? What
like,
you need for something that bold.
Which makes sense, dude. He's saying, like, until I see that, it's just a waste of my time. I'm not going to put time on it. So that makes sense.
Crazy. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that at all.
It makes sense on Elon's part, but, like, I'm not taking anything away from him. He's a genius, but he's only a genius in what he puts his mind to. He hasn't really studied all these other things. And, like, for example, the man I mentioned earlier, Paul-Check, he's really, really well intelligently put together and studies many things, like so many fucking subjects, and he knows how to put all these things together. And fuck, I forgot where I was going with this.
My bad, the burp.
No,
I'm
you're
so
good.
sorry.
No,
I have a horrible
thing.
thing.
It's the fucking weed, dude. The weed gets.
Speaking of the weed, let's let it get
Fuck
to it
it.
some more or what?
Oh yeah, let's let them know
Cheers.
what we're smoking.
Shit, this is a plug and play, an aqua one, the most beautiful color I ever see. Can y'all can't tell how beautiful it is until it's in your hands and you're just looking at it and you're like, damn. But fuck, bro, this is the exclusive. I guarantee you, I don't want to flex like that, but I guarantee y'all, most of you guys at home don't have this motherfucking color. You know what I mean?
No doubt. It was a promo. So it is an exclusive. Only if you meet them in person can you get that shit. And not all of you got that shit.
Let them fucking know.
And then I'm smoking on the Raw Garden. This is the homies.
This is the homies?
Yep. And
we out here.
I forgot the name of this strain, to be honest.
That's the afternoon delight, bro.
Afternoon
the
delight.
Afternoon delight.
It's the weed, I'm telling you. I forget.
This is that
I already
King
forgot
Louis.
what I was talking about.
Dude, I got one of my homegirls. I'll tell the story after we hit.
Oh,
Hit
for
this
sure. Cheers. Try to get a blinker.
Oh, shit. I felt.
It's all good. Nice.
Can you tell? Whose lungs?
Damn, I forgot what we were saying though. Oh well.
Are in better shape.
Damn, it's just because I fucking keep my lungs healthy and shit.
With these fantastic ass breathing exercises.
Fuck yeah. But damn,
Oh, I bet you don't even smoke cigarettes.
I felt like we should have concluded what we were talking about. What were we talking about, dude?
We were talking about Elon Musk being an interplanetary species, what you believe happens after we die.
Yeah.
Going on
But
to
what was
explore.
your question? I was trying to answer your question.
Well, because what you said was, you feel like maybe like once we've learned everything we need to in this lifetime, in this earth, we'll be able to move on, explore the universe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, but you're saying like
In a spiritual
that's kind of
sense.
what we're doing already.
I was thinking maybe what if that happens already?
physically.
Yeah,
How, like,
physically.
Elon Musk is manifesting.
Yeah, I'm like,
I
fuck,
feel
where
you,
does
dude.
that go, right?
You see, that's
Right?
where,
Dude.
I don't know, dude, it gets crazy.
It's crazy because it's shit that hasn't even been like thought of before by some of these people. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, bro.
So like,
it's crazy,
I feel
right?
like maybe the human species in general is becoming a race that's together collectively becoming more spiritually evolved in such a way where we can become a genuine resident of our God.
Well, technical difficulties. But to go on what we were fucking talking about earlier, man, imagine, if those two ideas collide. Like, maybe one day we do evolve in a way that we can explore the fucking universe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what if, you know what I mean, the true meaning of life is to learn everything we need to on this playground that is Earth, and spiritually evolve and move on into more things and better things into the universe? How do those two things fucking end up making sense? But do you think that we are evolving? Like, do you think that the human race as a whole is still moving forward? I think the obvious answer for me is probably like, technologically,
we're definitely evolving and becoming. I feel like we're evolving into what we should be and actually understand how our planet works. That way we can live sustainably and not destroy ourselves. I feel like we're coming to that for sure.
Man, I can't. I still feel like.
Damn, the weed has me baked. Shit.
Shout out Plug and Play, shout out Raw Garden.
Shout out
Exclusive
Raw Garden.
new. Y'all motherfuckers be doing y'all job very motherfucking well. I would just like you guys to know that.
No,
There's your stuff, it works.
Especially that they're not toxic and they're fucking tested. Hell yeah, dude.
A laptop. I can see the results anytime I want. You know what I mean? Scan the back of my box.
The potency is definitely there. I'm stoned, like I said.
Stoned to the bone, to the fucking gills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dude,
anything,
I was
one more dab.
One more dab and I'm I got a little funny thing, bro.
Cheers to you guys if you're smoking too. Cheers.
I love you guys. Intellectual dopes. Every fucking ooh. Damn, bro,
you guys had
you be going crazy. I can't even do that.
It's the lungs, dude. A cool fun fact, not just for the homie, but for every single one of us. I learned this in this new book.
Love fun facts.
And in this book, for any of you guys that might be curious, check it out. It's called Breath, The New Science of a Lost Art by James Nestor. And this fact from this book is fucking dope. It pretty much says that if you walk for 30 minutes or longer a day, you increase your lung capacity by 15%. So that pretty much makes your lungs more, not only integral, which is another word for strong, but it makes your lungs able to hold more air, which makes your organs, your cells, your tissues more oxygenized, I guess, if that's a term. It puts more oxygen into your body and it makes your body more alkaline and healthy. And that's what you want. So
speaking of what we want,
just
if you
go
want
for a fucking walk.
Go for a fucking walk, yeah. Enjoy. I never realized how fucking valuable
walking is. It's that
walking
simple,
in the sun,
dude.
just walk out. Walk in the sunlight and feel that. Get your body right. If there's a full water bottle, I believe, over there if you like, bro. If you're thirsty as shit, I think, right?
For sure. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it hasn't been touched. It should still crack. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because we are smoking weed.
It only cracked because he put fucking super glue, like, real quick, just to be like, oh,
dude, speaking of glue.
I'm just kidding.
Nah. I put the fucking
new meme.
Dude, right? The meme of the month. That chick that put so it was a woman that put super glue in her hair. Or not super glue, Gorilla Glue.
Shit, everyone knows.
Everybody knows, right? But in case you live under a fucking rock in Sweden.
Shit, some of you do.
You know what I mean? Hey, man, and if you live under a rock in Sweden and you're watching this podcast, shout out to you. We love you, Sweden, and we love you people under rocks. But to explain the situation.
Hey, Patrick Starr, dude.
Hey, shout out to the homie. Sometimes I feel like him when I'm smoking weed, man. I swear to God.
Rock,
I swear to God, yeah. Like a starfish under the rock in the sea. Dude, remember when him and SpongeBob were making a fire? And they called out, they were like, but wait, fire can't burn underwater. And before they finished the sentence, that shit went out. That's how I feel like life is sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yep.
God
It's
damn.
like, you do something and then you say you can't do it and then you don't do it. It was about to happen. They were about to break the law of physics. Nah, just kidding.
No, but in case you live under a fucking rock, this girl used Gorilla Glue to like lay down the her baby hairs so that they would not be like out and frizzy. But instead of using like what most hair people use, I think it's called like got2b glue or something like that. It's like a specific type of hairspray. Yeah, it's like or hair glue. You know what I mean? That like you could wash off, but it just lays it down. It's like gel basically.
Nothing too serious.
Nothing too bad. But this lady used Gorilla Glue, which is like what? Like that's what I use if I'm trying to make sure this shit never comes off. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like
Gorilla Glue.
I don't know if this woman like lived by herself and no one thought to tell her like, you know what I mean? Like this is a bad idea.
Someone was helping her. Didn't you see in the video?
Really?
I think so.
Dude, that is a bad friend.
Honestly,
how dumb can people be to not read bottles of stuff?
Dude, I don't even know.
You know what I mean? And then she went to go sue them. She went to go sue the company Gorilla Glue.
I didn't know that part.
She went to go do that, but
you have to be stupid for that. I mean, it is what it is.
It's just fucking. It's just a funny situation. But then I saw, like very recently, fucking on like Instagram, like some TMZ type shit that like they got like she had to go to like a ER and shit. They went and got her like a surgery done, but it wasn't like a real surgery. They just poured like this liquid on her head that like dissolved it, and like it worked in the end. In the end, no harm done.
Dope.
I mean, harm done, but like I
wonder what.
You're not gonna die.
I wonder what they used. Probably.
I know, right? I was looking and it was like some clear goop from a bottle they were just pouring on her head and like massaging the head. You know what I mean? And I was just like, what the fuck? That's crazy. Oh yeah, hell fucking yeah, that was weird.
Probably some chemical called acetone. You should look it up later. Like
it dissolves shit.
It fucking kills everything too, like right away. Like I used to work at this warehouse where like you deal with metal parts and your hands would get sticky, and when you pour acetone, boom, your hands are dry right away and like clean. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's just clear liquid.
Really?
It's weird. It doesn't even burn, nothing. Just like it feels cold for a second, and then your hands are clean. It's weird.
Dude, I gotta send you. I think you would like these guys. You ever seen these videos from these guys called the slow-mo guys?
Slow-mo?
The slow-mo guys, yeah. They just do a bunch of shit. Shout out to them. It's these two guys. I've watched them since I've been kids. They call Gavin Free and Daniel Grucci. They have this really, really good camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
That can slow things down to like life, but like frame by frame, but like really, really like, like really slow. Mm-hmm. And they'll just do like these things like, breaking glass, shooting paintballs and shit. Like, but they'll go like
slow-mo version.
Yeah, but like now they got money, so it's like they be doing like wild shit. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
I gotta show. I feel like, and like obviously these are videos that I be watching on a Saturday morning when I'm smoking weed and I have no work for the day and I'm just laying back in my beanbag. I'm like,
that's pretty entertaining. Like when you could watch something that makes you go mindless, where you don't have to use your fucking mind.
Yeah, I'm just looking and it's amazing. Like such a simple one. One of my favorite ones is they spin a CD so fast that it shatters.
Oh,
and they catch like the moment, like they catch everything, like it's just like crazy.
Super slow motion.
Yeah, all video, just super, and they have like this like Halo type music in the background. You know what I mean? Like it's so good. Yeah, man, I gotta send you them. Shout out to the slow-mo guys. I fucking love those guys. Those guys are fucking entertaining as fuck to watch when you're baked, man.
Definitely send it, bro. Check them out.
That should be funny.
They're on YouTube or Instagram?
They're on YouTube. They have Instagram videos up of that shit. Twitter, fucking all that shit.
Dope.
They do podcasts and shit. Nah, man, yeah. Why? Man, one of the things I've learned just from trying to get shit out there is just like, getting shit out onto everything is one of the important parts, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like,
there's a couple important parts. Getting yourself out there is everything. Trying consistently no matter what, no matter how many people are watching you, even if it's 0 for a while, is important. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I was watching this one fucking video
It's kind of like you have to put yourself out there a little bit though. Like, make you put tags on your videos.
Yeah.
And then
do you do that? I honestly.
I put the full extent of tags.
Really? I don't even know what that is or how to do that.
You know what though? I'll show you after this video.
For sure. Hey,
But
shout out to the plug.
You're definitely right. YouTube is like, at least your content on YouTube, it's random.
Quintessential.
It's just gonna like randomly one day one content video's gonna
Bro, don't you
hit
have
the ballpark. It's weird.
I don't know if we can talk about this or not, but don't you have that?
No, yeah, we could talk about it. But yeah, I have this one video that just blew up. It's like how to get weed out of your system.
Dude, I remember one day, like after we linked, I saw that and I was
yeah, if you guys want, look that shit up.
That's crazy.
Me who made that video. And
That's
then it's
you,
just
way younger, like what, 4 years ago?
it's literally the year after I graduated high school. So that's like 5 years ago, yeah.
Oh man.
So I was just like, I got my first job ever at Food for Less, and I'm like, dang, I smoked so much fucking weed. I'm gonna make a video to help people because this is crazy. How did I pass this test in like 3.5 days with smoking weed every single day? Smoking weed every day, every single second I burned out.
We love to hear this. Yes.
I passed my drug test. I'm like, dude,
really?
fuck it, I'm gonna make a video.
At that point, you have to. Yeah.
And then like that video just out of nowhere, I didn't check it probably for 2-3 months because what the fuck? You don't think anything of a video like that. I kid you not, I didn't check for that long. And I check it, dude. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
When I saw all those numbers, I'm like, that's what inspired me to just fuck it, make content on whatever, whenever.
Bro, can I
and
tell you
ever
something?
since, I just make content on whatever comes to mind, whatever I've genuinely like helped myself out through. And then if the content takes off, it takes off. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Dude, last time I checked, it's like 1.5 million views.
That shit's at 1.5.
Yeah, man, that is crazy, right?
Dude, that's why I'm like, just
wow.
make the content.
And what is that, like your first, second, third? What was that like video you put out?
Maybe like 4th video.
Wow. Jeez, man. Damn. What is it like? Did cause you have like,
out of
what was
every
that?
fucking video, I'm still like, when I look at it, I'm like, why is this the only video out of all my videos that's like 1.5 million views?
Oh my god,
Fuck
man.
it. The moment my
That's
parents come
insane.
across is when I'm gonna be like, okay, fuck it. Now I feel some type of way. But until then, I don't give a fuck. It's
Nah, fuck it.
content.
It's just so funny. Like,
Or unless my manager sees it. Nah, my manager's so cool. He'll fucking laugh and be like, really? We all smoke weed. He'll probably say that. Because honestly, I know one of my team leads does smoke a shit ton of weed.
dude, weed is such a, cause bro, it's like we're in California. They made it to a
We're
thing where
smoking weed right now. What
right
the fuck,
now,
dude?
and it's like all you. It's not like to where you like I have a medical card, but all you need is your ID.
That's all
You need is your ID, and you gotta be 21 and adult.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say 18. I didn't even know 21.
Nah, yeah, you could be 18 with one like a medical license or a recreational license.
Which is not hard to get. Just go fucking lie and they'll give it to you. Sorry for the advice, but it's not even harmful anyway. Just
Sound advice, but but what's it called? Or just be 21. It's like alcohol now, so it's like, you know, they say like look at how many bad side effects. Look, like let's just put up a pros and cons list for alcohol and weed, just straight health wise. You know what I mean?
shit.
There are way more cons on the side of alcohol than there are marijuana, and I feel like
There's in fact no harmful or toxic toxic effects of weed.
when you
at
do it
all.
right, when you do it right,
In general, like
most of the time.
scientifically proven, because like I've read books on it and it's the truth. Like physiologically, nothing negatively is happening to you. But I get what you're saying. Like it can.
Like if you smoke a cart that has something bad in it, if you get weed from someone who has something bad, if you use, like I've heard that if you use a lighter really close, or like the butane is bad, you should use a wick. Like, you know, like that's what I'm talking about. Most of the time, you know,
That is true. Like,
that's what'll get you wrong with weed. Not just like you could do too much of it and you'll die like you can with alcohol. You know what I mean? And I feel like people are waking up to that. the taboo of weed is being lifted. You know what I mean? People are being more open to it, and they're just making the conscious decision that I think weed is healthier than alcohol.
No doubt. And what he's saying pretty much is true. You guys want to always check your sourcing and quality of weed because that matters. You don't want to be smoking out of a cartridge that's going to make your lungs collapse on you while you're sleeping and then you fucking don't wake up.
No, yeah. Definitely something you trust at a place you trust.
That's
I don't go through anybody anymore. I don't go through I don't be like, hey bro, can you pick this up for me? I go get that shit myself from the shop in person. That is, I think, the best way to do it. You know what I mean?
I don't even trust delivery services. I just want to go get it.
I'll just go get it my fucking damn self. You know what I mean? God damn. Dude. Yeah.
Speaking of that, want to hit each other's real quick? Switching.
Let's get that in the go, man.
Cheers,
shout out to the homie. It's good to see you, bro.
Likewise, cheers.
I forgot I had the AC on in here. No way a fucking ghost is gonna work in here. Damn, bro. I gotta hit some lung exercises just so
You just have to walk. That's why I mentioned it earlier, you guys. If you just walk 30 minutes or longer, you'll be able to smoke like this and not cough.
Really?
Yes, because your lungs, they increase, so you're able to...
You just got all of California to go start walking again. I swear.
Yeah.
Dude, how do you fucking...
Smoke while you walk. That's what I do.
That's what I do, man. Then you just look around and see how beautiful everything is, man.
Dude, I like to stargaze and watch the sunset while I'm walking. It's just so meditative, too. It relaxes, gets you out of your mind, and you just get to, like, chill and get into, and just tune into your body. And, yeah, not to get all woo-woo, but, like, it does make you relax. It makes you relax into your body, for sure, just walking. And there's a lot of physical benefits to it.
You ever heard that song, Whoopty?
Whoopty? Nah.
I gotta show you that song later, man. My music taste is very I don't want to fuck it. You know, my music taste is very diverse. I like a lot of different types of music. You know what I mean?
Here.
For the most part, I like turned ass hip hop. I like club rap. You know what I mean?
The term, that's a new genre. Turn ass hip hop.
I like lit ass shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I love lit ass music. So Whoopty's a lit ass song. It's by this artist CJ. Pop Smoke is fire.
Pop Smoke's dope.
Pop Smoke's dope. I love, bro. I hate that I didn't turn 21 and was not able to go to a really, really poppin' club before all this COVID shit happened, just so I could experience hearing Pop Smoke in the fucking club, you know what I mean?
Dude,
without having to worry about this stupid shit.
Dope, dude.
Right?
Fuck.
Dude, right?
That's just a one different vibe I can imagine experiencing in person.
Meet the Woo. Man, welcome to the party.
Dope.
Dior. No, man, that is crazy. What kind of music do you listen to, bro?
That's why I said same, bro. Diverse. Just on a regular daily basis. Probably alternative rock, if I'm being honest.
Alternative rock, really?
Like some Alice in Chains or Pearl Jam or fucking...
Really? How did you start listening to that?
How?
That genre of music, yeah. What got you into it?
Probably growing up, my uncle.
Your uncle?
That's kind of someone that not raised me, but that I spent time with while I was young. And he always listened to things like Nirvana or fucking... or The Doors or Jimi Hendrix, just old school shit like that. So, yeah. But I like diversity, dude. I like fucking all the way from that to fucking Young Dolph and fucking... You feel me? Everything, bro.
Hey, why would you close yourself off to anything? That's the question. You shouldn't close yourself off to anything.
That stuff turns you up anyway, too. It all turns you up in a different way.
Man,
gotta be open to everything.
But then there's also time for I like chill, laid back music.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? You know who, it's weird to say, has one of my fucking favorite chill albums, 21 Savage, with Savage Mode 2.
What?
He had cause you would think,
I can't imagine 21 Savage.
Right, on some soft girl music. Like,
the
like some
fuck?
like talking about a girl, like
Just
like
'cause
from the
of his
perspective of a
voice and
boy.
shit, I can't hear him like saying shit.
Bro, I gotta play some shit for you. R.I.P. Love, Rich Shit, fucking dude.
I mean, I'll check it out, but I still can't imagine 21 Savage all.
Right, because he's murder music, kill
For
somebody
real.
music, stomp somebody out, fuck somebody bitch music.
Even
you
then,
know what I
it
mean?
sounds like. But yeah, no, he's cool.
But no, man, he made like on some slow beats, like just rapping about like I don't know, like a girl doing you dirty, like the standard fucking love song shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Gotta
but like
check
all
it out.
slow, like singing type. Man, nah, it's man. And then with Young Thug, I like Young Thug a lot too. Young Thug's
Young
pretty
Thug's
fucking
dope.
cool. Young Thug is crazy.
I like Kendrick Lamar.
Dude, I was asking everybody this question. I don't know if I've. Oh, I
yeah.
asked you.
Yeah, you did.
We gotta talk about this. So, Drake, Kendrick, and Cole would be like the top three, like, you know, big rappers of this generation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, there's a lot of great other rappers, but that's just, I think, the top three greatest, best-selling, best lyricists. I ask everybody, you know, if you have to drop one from that three, who do you drop? And me personally, I already told y'all, I love lit-ass turnt music. I love Kendrick Lamar, but I think out of those three, he has the least amount of lit-ass turnt music. I could be wrong, and I'm open to being proved wrong. I'm always open to being proved wrong. I have no problem with that ever. But I think J. Cole and Drake have way more lit-ass music in their catalog. So I would pick those two, and I would drop Kendrick. And I asked you, and you said...
I would drop Drake.
I forgot, Loki. I thought you were going to say J. Cole.
No.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, Drake's cool, but like... My bad, brain fart. What was your original question? Like,
If you couldn't listen to one of them anymore, if you had to drop one of them, who would you be okay with not listening to anymore out of Drake, Kendrick Lamar, and J. Cole?
Or J. Cole.
Yeah.
I would be fine without...
Drake?
No, actually, I think it was J. Cole, right?
I'm not gonna lie to you,
Or
bro. I'm high as
Kendrick.
shit.
I'm high as shit too. But
Who would
now
you?
that I'm thinking
right
of it
now, who do you think?
I would
Fuck it,
probably
right now.
pick-
We're always we're a spirit of the moment type people.
Maybe personally, because I vibe more with Kendrick, a lot of Kendrick songs, I would say I would drop J. Cole. Just
Really?
to like, some songs I vibe out with for Kendrick, and then like you said, party music, turn up music, Drake. And not just that, Drake has a lot of other good music.
No, yeah, it's not just that. Bless you, bless you.
Thank you.
No,
My bad.
of course, no, just straight. I got COVID tested earlier.
No, it's not COVID.
I'm just
You guys are good. Imagine. And then you could pass it through the screen.
The screen. Damn!
Sorry,
Don't be
guys.
giving other people any ideas to start freaking us out with some
Imagine
shit, man.
everyone's
Watch, you gonna see that on the news
everyone's
one day.
clicking Off. Everyone's like, "Fuck this podcast."
Ah,
shit. Just lost
man.
all your audience.
Fuck.
Shit.
I'm thinking. Imagine if if that makes it to the news, they're like, this podcast has said fucking blah blah blah.
Dang, imagine.
I mean,
just fucking go
You
viral.
can catch
from
it through
there
your
on out.
screen. Don't watch
Yeah.
anything on your phone.
Thanks,
I mean, that'd be
guys.
better for society. Imagine. See, the thing is, we've evolved as society a lot. We have so much technology that helps make our life easier and more enjoyable. But we now spend most of our time just like loathing with that technology. You know what I mean? Just staring at screens all day.
Yeah.
Like playing video games all day, you know what I mean? Watching TV all day. You know what I mean? Being on the internet all day. Hell, there's people even who are addicted to porn all day. You know what I mean? There's people like, do you think technology in the way that we enjoy it, like screens, like television, computers, phones like that, do you think it's better that we have that or worse right now?
It's both. I think it's a blessing and a curse because like there's so much opportunity in it, but like you said, the people that aren't necessarily intelligent enough to discipline their own being into healthy habits, then they get addicted to those type of things like porn and fucking
It's like fast food, man.
anything that keeps you stuck on your phone. Like I see my own little sister stuck on just social media all day, and I'm like,
I hate catching myself in that. I just throw the phone away and I'm like,
a lot of us, I'm gonna be honest personally, my phone will notify me you've been on your phone for like average 3 hours a day every
Mine's
day.
way-
I'm like, what the fuck? What am I doing? I should be doing this. I should be reading more. I should be doing other things that are growing and developing me more, and just making me feel more like fulfillment in life. Because honestly, I feel more whole and fullness out of life when I'm actually learning things that make me gain different perspectives of life. Makes me see life in a different way and understand more about life and like what this is all about. And it's crazy. Yeah, the more I learn, the more at home I feel in, I guess, what you call our universe, which is cool.
Man, what planet do you think you would want to explore first?
Shit, I don't know.
I feel like Mars.
I feel like
obviously is a very good first option because it's just
maybe
so close and big, and it has a natural 24-hour day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's similar to Earth in some ways, and that's why everyone who has a fucking horse in the race to get somewhere in outer space seems like they want to go to Mars first. But like, I don't know, man. I really want to go far, 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 far.
Damn,
you know what I mean?
Same. I feel like if we had the technology to do like a easy interstellar travel without wasting years or weeks of our life just traveling, then once we master that technology and ability, I'd be down to fucking travel to a different galaxy, dude. That'd be dope.
Warp speed. Imagine. I don't even know, dude.
Like, to discover the physics to not only travel warp speed, but to maintain the body intact through that entire speed, like not make the body just turn into a line and beaming through space, you know?
See, I think we would figure out how to
figure
like
out so much.
I think we'd somehow figure out how to like teleport in a way before we figured out warp speed. I just feel like as a human, it just seems so much more difficult to like find a craft that can do that in a way that won't hurt us, you know, going that fast, stopping that fast, you know what I mean, like that quick. I feel like we would much easier find some cheat code, like some fucking hack, like some fucking cut a hole with some I don't know, some magical type thing where we would be able to like, I don't know, create like a wormhole or something to somewhere very, very far. You know what I mean? I just feel like that sounds so much. It's probably way harder to do, but it's probably so much more practical.
Honestly, though, I feel like
I know we're talking out our ass right now. No, we're talking out our ass right now, but this is just, you know, we're people. We're intellectual.
Honestly, this is real fucking conversation.
Real
dude.
shit,
It's not
yeah.
just out of our ass, but
Thank you.
I feel like this is real talk, dude. This is
solid, for real.
I feel like, honestly, fucking, this is cool shit to think about, but I feel like we get in our head too much about these things. Like, not just everyone, like, these are cool things to think about, but again, we're in the human experience. We're meant to experience all this human shit, like simple primate shit, like animal shit, like reproduction and fucking
Reproduction's a good one.
that's like the only thing I could think of.
I enjoy that a lot.
Because like, what else do humans experience, and everything else a human experience has to offer? We're not necessarily meant to fucking leave the planet and do all this other shit, but
Whatever sets off your happiness.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
and it's intelligent though to sustain our species. But I feel like what I'm getting at is no matter where you travel, we're gonna have that opportunity beyond this lifetime. Like, we're gonna be able to travel anywhere and everywhere. We're not gonna be able to always be in these physical human bodies, let alone the same Raphael, the same Alex. This is the only, I guess you could say, God is a novelty generator, only produces one thing of everything, one time, always. So we want to experience everything this human life has to offer. That way, when we leave these bodies, we can experience other shit. We don't want to necessarily die trying to fucking travel to a different planet. We obviously came here as a spiritual being to this planet to experience this planet. Why do we want to leave it? That's because we're kind of in our head a little bit, and we have to get out of our head and remember why we came here. and what we're doing here.
Imagine whose fucking idea was some fucking like high ass motherfucker. Like, we have to go fucking figure it out. We gotta go figure out what's up there.
It's still cool though. Like, it's still a good idea.
It's
like,
a good idea, but damn,
it's something to experience in this human experience, going to space and discovering the technology. But at the same time, don't forget, Earth is an experience itself. So like, leave but come back too. Because you can still go other places, is what I believe, even long after you're gone from this body.
So you think, so let me ask you something. Let's say with that school of thought, if like we somehow figure out immortality, would you take that?
It's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen?
No, I mean, that's why I like to study health, because that's what I like. I mean, science, no matter what, is gonna study and push for it every day, every year, until humans, if we ever go extinct. Like, we're always gonna study immortality. But up until this date, like, I've read this book recently, and from this doctor, his name is Dr. Andrew Weil, and his book's called Healthy Aging, and he himself is 80 years old, so he has a lot of good depth of knowledge in aging, because he's 80, so
not falling apart.
Yeah, he's not falling apart.
That is always a good sign.
Yeah,
I'd like to hear his book. I'd like to see his book. Yeah,
he looks healthy and vital for sure.
That is for sure. If you can like slightly jog at 80, my hat's off to you.
For real.
You know what I mean?
Let alone lift weights, but
bro, is lifting weights?
No, I don't know.
Jesus
I just said that part.
Christ! I'm like,
imagine
I don't know, say,
lifting weights,
jeez, man,
fuck.
fucking, if
Nah.
you can still bench 100 at 80,
fucking squatting,
I need what you're
tossing
taking.
plates over your
I
head,
need what
imagine.
you're fucking taking, bro. That's
At that
definitely
point,
got to be
you're on
something.
drugs.
You think?
Steroids.
But see, would you take those
I'm just
drugs?
kidding, I don't know.
Would you take those? Let's say, yeah. Let's say he goes, yeah, I'm 80 and I'm doing this.
Because of what I learned in this book, getting back to our point, which will also answer why I wouldn't take steroids. This is because science has studied, no matter what we try to create for immortality, that our bodies, starting at the age of 80, so this is going to happen to Dr. Andrew Weil, and it's already happening. At the age of 80, no matter who we are and how healthy we are, nature has seemed to programmed into our human physiology at the age of 80 for our organs to begin to gradually fail, to begin to gradually just shut down, and that's why we die. Because once we hit 80, if we hit 80 healthy and a good body, then we're going to age what's called gracefully. Our organs will shut down, not with necessarily too much suffering, too much pain, but that's part of the human experience too. The more spiritually evolved you become, the more you realize we're meant to not only suffer all the good, but we're meant to and are going to, every single one of us, experience pain and suffering, especially the minute we're dying. We're going to feel that shit physically, emotionally, because we're leaving our loved ones. Everyone's going to feel and experience that. Me, you, everyone. Also because
no one escapes it.
Death is a lonely process. You're the only one passing the threshold during that second. So it's just one of those things we all experience. And then the more you think about that, the more kind of safe it feels, because the more you realize we're all going to the same place that's after that threshold anyway. So we're all still going to kind of meet each other and be with each other. Maybe in a different... It's all different. We don't really necessarily know what's after, but the truth is we're all going to pass that threshold, and that can make you feel somewhat a bit comfortable with death, because you're not necessarily supposed to look at death in a negative way. It's more of like taking off a shoe. Think of death like that. It's more of like once you die, it's like a weight off your shoulders, like love. The way people that experience near-death experiences, the way they experience the other side of life, they say it's a bunch of just like the way I explained it, like taking a tight shoe off. Like you're just, reality feels more real than it's ever felt than this human experience, and it feels like nothing but, as hippy-dippy as this sounds, you feel nothing but divine fucking love and connection to everything when you're dead. Like the love we feel in this human experience is nothing that you'll ever experience to the love that sources this love for this experience, if that makes any sense. So the love we could feel with other humans is nothing compared to where that love even comes from in the first place. That love that sources the love in this experience is what we fall back into after this death, and that love is eternal. It's permeating everything. So it's like when we die, we don't necessarily go into nothing. We actually go into everything, back to what we were before this, if that's another. A lot of people like to think of death in a negative way, but it's actually something, once you understand what it is, that a lot of people look forward to. They look forward to their death day because they know it's something far greater than we'll ever experience in this life, and we'll never actually experience pain or suffering, because that's only something the human experience has to offer. But that's some deeper research you guys got to do on your own.
Dang, man.
It's crazy, man. I love to study not just health, but spiritual side of life too, and it's a deep rabbit hole, but it's cool. It makes you perceive life in greater ways. That way you're not just stuck in one way of thinking, and it's always good to expand yourself.
With all the things that like go on like in life, like having to like better yourself and like think of like like what is gonna happen after. Do you even like consider, because you're a really smart guy, you know what I mean, do you even consider delving into politics? Not even a fucking like learning like being a part of it, because you're so intellectual. I feel like anything you would dive into you'd be really good at.
My little brother, I think he's gonna be the politician of the family.
Really?
That's crazy that you say that, because he's so into it, and he's just as smart, if not smarter now than me. He hits me with so much knowledge that I'm like, what the fuck? How do you even know that, dude? And where'd you
hitting you with knowledge
I always
seems impossible.
And my little brother's 18, mind you, and I'm always asking him like, where'd you get that knowledge? Where'd you get that? Because me, as much as I study, I know it's all about your source of reference too. That's what matters most, because your source of reference, how long did they study? Who did they study? And like, how well informed are they? It always matters who gave you the information you're getting. So
anyone can tell you anything, but where are you getting that from?
His sources of references are always on point. I'm like, damn, you're fucking learning. You're learning a lot, which is good for 18. And he's really into politics. And he asked me the other day, not the other day, but recently, maybe a month ago, he's like, what do you think about me doing politics? I'm like, shit, what would you run for? But like, hell yeah, I told him, like, honestly, I think you could do it because you have a lot of knowledge in it and you're always talking about it. And shoot, I don't know, I would support you. That's why I'm like, it's funny you say that. I think now my little brother would do it.
That's so funny. That is pretty funny, man. What a small fucking world.
For real.
Dude.
Me though, personally, I'm more like, I want to do something in the health industry.
Really?
Yeah, that's more where I can actually sit down and study all day and without really getting bored. Because I know no matter how much I study, we're never going to put together something that's going to make us live forever. But it's fun to study things that will enhance our physical experience and keep us healthy that entire journey.
And keep it a band, you could probably fuck up 98% of the people walking around in LA today because they are out of shape and not healthy.
Dude, there's so many things.
Let's be honest. You know what I mean?
So many things that we can do with our bodies.
I hate to be negative, but in the meaning of self-defense. You know what I mean? If you bump it, you know what I mean? If you like, just whatever the reason is, if someone tries to start a fight with you, you know what I mean? For the most part, your body is going to be in way better shape than whoever the fuck you're about to run into, because you take your fucking body very seriously. You remember what I said? That was
That's true.
If the body's a temple, bro, yours is a fucking Indiana Jones temple, bro. Like, I swear to God, yours, like, man, whoever you, man, like if you had a virus, that shit is gonna have to fucking dodge bullets. You know what I mean?
That shit would right away just become immune within the first hour it would enter my body. I think so. I don't think I would show any symptoms, and I wouldn't even hesitate just because of how disciplined I am with what I put in my body and how conscious I am with what I put in my body. And it's not just that, but it's knowing exactly what's happening chemically and physiologically every time. I mean, with everything that's going in my body. So, like, I knew in the past it was good to not take in processed foods like cupcakes, sweets, cookies, pizzas, ice creams.
It's so hard, man. I love everything you just said.
So bomb, too,
I want all of those things you just said right now.
And so it was so hard to not do all that. It's so easy to know it's not good for you, right? But it's so hard not to eat all of it.
That's the yeah. That's where I lie right now. I can't. Man, you know what? I'm not addicted to any hard drugs, but I am addicted to food.
Dude,
you know what
sugar
I mean?
is a drug. Fuck what anyone else says.
Yeah,
That's
man.
the truth, dude.
Hell yeah.
It activates the same neural receptors.
You want to call this a drug?
Dude, check this out. Sugar activates the same neural receptors that the drugs heroin and morphine do in the brain.
They just taste good.
And they make you feel good. Believe it or not, sugar makes you feel good. It's like...
No, yeah, it sets off your brain, but like...
Yeah.
It's just so...
Tastes good. Tastes fucking good, dude. Cinnamon rolls are my favorite thing.
Oh, dude, why would you say that right now? I want to go get Cinnabon so bad, bro. But, like, I want to go get Cinnabon, but, like, fuck going to, like, a fucking mall. You know what I mean? That's the only place I know of a Cinnabon around here.
Oh, yeah, what I was saying, though, is fucking... what was I saying? Brain fart, the weed.
It's a weed bubble, man.
What was I saying? You remember?
Give me 1 sec. I feel like...
Fuck. I feel like that's the sign we have to take another dab.
I feel like...
Cheers,
yeah.
guys.
I feel like a crane going in to get a toy.
Another fucking blinker for you guys.
Hey, if you're at home, smoke some. Enjoy yourself. If you don't smoke anything, you know, just relax. I hope you're enjoying yourself. You know what I mean?
Yup.
Fuck, man.
Sorry for forgetting whatever the fuck we were talking about.
Fuck that. That's the signal to get on to a new topic.
Yeah, it's also just because we're fucking stoned.
Oh, but no, I was talking about, you know, your body's a temple, fucking Indiana Jones temple. You know what I mean? You're so fucking healthy. You could probably beat up half the people you walk into. Type shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I aspire to be. That's honestly one of, like, bro, I know it's such a petty thing to think about, but that is literally the only reason I work out every single day.
To finish what we were saying, because that was what we were saying. It wasn't always that easy for me to stop fucking eating those things.
Oh,
dude.
fuck, bro, yeah, sugar's like crack. Sugar's like crack.
Dude.
Sugar is crack, bro.
This is what helped me out, just fucking learning shit. Fucking when I actually I can't recall now the books that I learned this stuff from, but I retained the memory and the knowledge of certain things in these books that taught me of what these things are actually doing to you inside of your body. So when I actually know what they're doing and not just coming into conclusion that they're unhealthy, now that I know how they're unhealthy, scientifically what they're actually doing, every time I have that picture of what that food's doing in my mind before I put it in my body, I'm just like, forget it. So that's what helped me a lot more, just not eat these foods, because I actually know and understand what the fuck's happening. And like how it's actually reducing your lifespan and your life quality, killing your organs silently but surely. It's crazy, dude. These foods, you don't... Yeah, it's a whole nother video in and of itself, you guys.
Who would have ever thought that sugar is worse than marijuana?
Some dumbass. Shit. You can smoke weed so much and nothing's gonna happen to you. Nothing. That's what I've learned from reputable fucking doctors and scientists that put their heart and soul into their work. And when they learn that, like, for example, Dr. Andrew Will, you can even look this up on YouTube. He said that he did a speech on marijuana high as shit. He didn't say in those terms, but he did say that he was really high and he did like some presentation to the medical board about marijuana while he was super stoned. And he's an MD, a doctor that went to medical school for maybe 13 years, and fucking that's outside of college. You know, if you guys are familiar with the route to become a doctor, that's someone that fucking smokes weed and says it's not fucking harmful for you and smokes it every day like nothing, and has scientifically proven it because he's researched it that it's not harmful for you. So smoke your fucking weed.
How do you feel about the theory that you shouldn't smoke weed until your brain is at least fully developed?
No, that's true too. Yeah, so you should do your homework because he's proven that you shouldn't be smoking weed until you're at least out of your the gray matter of your brain is done fully developing, which is the front part of your brain. And the reason,
but do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, I mean, it's not harmful though, in a sense that it just slows the growth of that part of your brain down, so you'll be less capable of being able to retain memory. But it's not that part of your brain's not gonna fully grow. It's just slowly growing because you slowed the rate down.
I forgot what the age was.
I forgot too. I'm assuming 18 or 20. It's around that range. I would say to play it safe if you guys are really into all that, 18, but fuck all that. I smoked fucking since I was in
big
middle
bushes,
school,
motherfucker.
Fuck
big
all
bushes. I got acres.
Like,
yo, if I could plant every piece of marijuana I've grown, I'd have acres. Marijuana, like no, not grown. Smoke. I'm sorry, I don't grow marijuana. If I've every piece of marijuana I've ever smoked, if you put that down on like just land, I would have acres.
All of them, dude.
Fuck it. Fuck the bullshit. You know what I mean? We all go through life,
dude. If you were rich enough to have
an acre,
you're like your backyard.
Mike Tyson, man. He living the dream right now. Look, he got punched in the face for a living for a couple of years. Was the heavyweight champion of the world. Super famous motherfucker, and now guess what he does? Has a podcast where he talks about whatever he wants, and owns Tyson Ranch, a place where he grows as much marijuana as he wants.
Fuck,
it is that is what I aspire to be at, but I understand.
I would love to live the rest of this life on this planet
like that,
somewhat like that.
But then to get there is the hard part. You got to do maybe a couple extracurricular activities you're interested in. For example, I fucking love mixed martial arts. I want to be a commentator in a professional mixed martial arts organization. I'm sure. What's like an extracurricular you want to do that will get you there?
I don't know if it's an extracurricular, but I just study a lot of stuff oriented in the health and wellness industry, and that's what I want to do.
You could be a nutritionist.
Something that will definitely help.
A doctor?
Help people out.
You're talking about a doctor?
Fuck doctors.
I would trust. Dude,
doctors
fast forward 10 years from now.
Life,
PhD out, VEGA. Oh, for real? No life thing?
No life, dude. Doctors are 24/7 on the clock, on call. Always fucking, not on the clock, but on call. So if a patient needs you and you're not on the clock, then you have to go clock in. So they're always working. There's no rest. And it's just like, that's your life. So I would definitely not want to be a doctor, but I would want to help people. So we'll see. I'm still figuring it out.
Hey man, one of the fucking things I've learned is we got a lot of fucking time, bro. A lot of fucking time to like figure out whatever we want to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shit could pop off at like any fucking time. You know what I mean? Look at like some people like who have their biggest achievements at like over 50 and shit. You know what I mean? Like, we have a lot of time to figure out what we want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There shouldn't be any pressure. You should just do things you like and pursue things you like, and just
keep it going.
Keep it going. You know what I mean? Here and there, we can have fucking little, small jobs and shit just to, keep ourselves afloat while we do things we enjoy. You know what I mean? But while we're doing those things we enjoy, we're gonna fucking find some way to, I at least believe I'll find some way to find a career in those things.
Yeah, no doubt. It'll just happen. We don't know how, but things just manifest, dude. With consistency, like It's just a manifestation of something that you've built over time that spills into something. So,
Do you have earrings, bro?
not random. No?
No? You ever think about getting earrings?
Nah.
I thought about getting earrings, but man, them shits would not work. I want to get tattoos so fucking bad.
Tattoos?
Tattoos is hard. I want to get a zebra.
I want to finish
across
my neck.
I want to get like a zebra. That'd be cool.
That'd be sick.
Maybe a giraffe that starts like maybe on my abs and then goes up and then the head like becomes my arm type shit. I want to get a lot of animals. Animals are really fucking cool.
Animals are dope.
Animals are so fucking cool, bro. Wolves. Dude, I was driving up to Topanga View the other day, you know, after a fucking long ass day of work, late at night. Fucking want to go to a nice view, smoke some weed, and I'm driving up to the view. It's like on top of a mountain up there. I'm driving and like we're the only one on the road. It's a little two-way road.
Mm-hmm.
And I come across a fucking pack of wolves, like coyotes. You know what I mean? I gotta fucking stop and I gotta flash the light, honk the horn a bit, get them out the fucking way, because I don't want to fucking catch a body like that right now. You know what I mean?
For real.
I don't want to hit something with my car like that right now. You know, I would just want to get them out the way. I don't even know what they were doing in the middle of the road like that. Probably looking at just some, you know what I mean? Probably never seen a goddamn road before. It's so crazy to think about, like, bro, okay, you and I, as human beings, as Alex Vega, Ed Raphael Babayova, we've both been alive for over 2 decades on this earth. If I see a road or a cell phone or a cell tower or a rocket ship even, I'm not too amazed. Could you imagine being a wolf or a coyote and you see like a fucking cell phone or a car coming or a rocket ship flying up in the air? I wouldn't even be able to comprehend what I'm looking at if I'm coyote. What is that?
They don't obviously think and process shit like humans, but I don't know.
It just be crazy.
It does make you think as a human though, like how do they process their thoughts? Like what do they even
like
think?
do they have a language? Like dogs, think about it. The way like do you think dogs can bark at each other and they know what one another is saying? I don't even fucking. Do you think a dog from China speaks to a dog from Europe and they can communicate?
I don't know. I don't know what it is, but they just make noise. I think they just read each other's energy or intention through their bark.
Dude, could you imagine if they have really simplified it in a way where like they can understand each other? Man, imagine if they have a whole language.
That should be crazy.
I feel like I personally, I know this is like maybe a weird or dumb thought, but I kind of think that they do. I kind of think that like all these animals kind of do have like languages in a sense where they can communicate. You know what I mean? But then...
No, yeah, in their own way.
Yeah, in their own way, but I feel like...
Kind of hot, dude.
Oh, for real?
Not bad. Yeah, a little bit. I get fucking stoked.
We'll turn it to 69.
Sure.
Because funny shit.
6'9".
That should be funny, man. Dude, life is really, really fucking funny.
For real.
I feel like I spend too much time on Instagram to looking at funny shit. I almost feel like removing that shit, but it's a good way to promote yourself.
Yeah.
Have you ever paid for a promotion or anything like that? No? You just be out here doing your thing.
I just be working, sleeping, fucking reading, and just waiting for school so I could get back on track to get a better job.
Dude, yeah. I fucking, alright, get a better job. Get some more cheddar cheese and be able to invest more in myself and shit.
And more things, yeah.
Dude, speaking of invest.
more things. Money lets you do more things too.
Yeah, it just opens up the freedom. But I know you invest a lot into your health. Have you tried investing into the stock market at all?
You don't even know about anything like that.
Really? Oh, man. Let me tell.
Cheers, bro.
Oh.
I'm gonna take a dab.
Hey, cheers that one more time. Fuck yeah.
Only because I have to be up in the morning. It's concluded soon.
Oh, fuck yeah. Let me tell you this one anecdote. This one little thing. 2 minutes. I got you.
For sure.
Stock market, right? There's this thing. It's like Bitcoin, right? It's a cryptocurrency. It's called Dogecoin. You can invest in it. It's kind of like this little. It's a currency they're trying to get off the ground. The more you invest in it, the more, the value of it goes up. It's on all these apps like Robinhood, Forex, all these things like that. I invested $70, while the value of the coin, Dogecoin, was at 3 cents. I invested $50 in it. I bought, however much. Its value has gone up because so many people have put money into it, and the $50 is now 150. And I'm just thinking, man, imagine if I put 5,000, 15,000. You know what I mean? Fucking 20,000, 60,000. I just be thinking about things like that. You know what I mean?
It's just a risk.
All of you out there, go invest into invest some shit. Invest into yourself. Invest into your mental health, your real health. Yeah, my brother.
Definitely worth it, investing in yourself.
It's always been good to see you, bro.
Likewise, bro.
Always a pleasure to have you on the podcast. You're a real intellectual motherfucker, man.
Likewise,
I can't wait to see you again, bro. Hope you stay safe out here and all that.
Getting definitely more podcasts to come in the future.
More podcasts to come in the future. Fuck yeah. I can't wait to see you guys soon. Intellectual Dopes. Out, baby. We on a roll.
For sure. You guys have a good one. Catch you in the next one.
Stay safe.
Stay healthy. Deuces.